Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and today, I know this is not my regular time, but today I'm going to be showing you 3 quick and easy cards using the Perfectly Played bundle, which is this one. I love this one, hola gordita, because it has a punch and it has a coordinating stamp set. I said the other way. There is a stamp set and a coordinating punch. Hello, Jennifer. And so I love that you can create different things. But anyway, today you just want to make sure everything goes really easy. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I've been traveling for the last 2 weeks, and so I'm so tired. And so I just want to keep it all simple, easy, manageable, so that we all relax. I know I posted earlier this week mentioning that to me, card making really it's the way I keep myself sane, and you have no idea how much I need this time to just relax, be on my zone, and then just feel better. So anyway, it's been a hectic 2 weeks, and so definitely ready to do some cards. So anyway, so I'm gonna do this one now. I have already thought about 2 of those cards, but the third one not so much. I have kind of like the idea, but not so much yet. So just bear with me. Let me just bring some of the things here. Also, make sure you are on the description of this link, you'll see my blog as well as the way to get connected through my email list so that you get information about the upcoming classes. Also, one quick thing, which I don't even know if I wrote it up. I think I did. So last week I asked you guys what would you want me to prepare for the following class, which would have been this one. And to my surprise, some of the comments went around the snow globe, which let me just show it to you guys. This one. This is the one that, interestingly, some of you asked to get this one. I'll be very honest, I didn't even have this stamp set when I saw that you were asking for some samples with this one. So next week I'll be featuring this one. I actually ordered it because I was like, well, I don't even have that one, but I see there's some interest, so let's see it. And it was time for me to place my next order, and so I thought, okay, let's do it. So I got the set. I'll be preparing some samples for you next week. So if you told me you wanted to see this one, make sure you watch the next Facebook Live, because there I'll be using the one that you were asking me. So is the foil. And so every single one of these patterns has some sort of foil, which I think it just looks very elegant. And I think it will be really nice when you're creating your cards. It just adds a little something, you know. So the other thing that goes with the suite, it's a ribbon that has also a gold. Yeah, here it is. I'm like, that has a gold. I don't know how to say that, but there's gold also on that one. So it looks really nice. Hello, Kay, how are you? And so this one is called strip ribbon, and it comes on the spruce, I believe. Yeah, shaded spruce gold. So it's really cute. I think that this goes really, really well with the paper, right? I mean, you can see it here. It's just and this is one of the things that I really love when I am creating products or projects, I should say, that all the products from Stampin' Up, they all coordinate. So definitely that's something that really always get my attention. So let's just start here. So let me just think, what am I doing here? All right, so I'm gonna put this one here for a second. So like I said, we're gonna go with really quick, easy projects. All right, so this is this one. So I've as usual, I just go ahead and look into the design series paper, and there's always all the colors. So if you ever want to know what color to use, just refer to this section on the design series paper, and it will tell you. Like this one has Sherry Cobbler, Native Navy, Shaded Spruce, and Whisper White. So I decided to go with those colors. So usually that's how I pick the color on my card base, and so I go that route. Okay, so now I'll be honest, I don't have small stars, right? So I use a retire punch, but if you have a smaller star punch, you can use it. I just use one of these. This has been retired, but I really wanted to use one of those to put some sort of gold on my card. And so I just picked the gold paper, and I typically just get a little piece of it. I save every single scrap of what am I saying here? Of my glimmer paper, because you can get tons of stuff out of this. See, like this one, I can get another of those, and I just love it. I mean, you can get as many as you want with this. So anyway, so I'm going to be using this one. Again, if you have something else, but by all means, I typically try not to use retired things, but for this one, there was no other way. I really wanted to use this little star because it looks so cute. Now, as far as the paper, so I'm using one of the Design Series paper, patterns of the Design Series paper, as you can see here. And so this one is, let me just go over. This one is 3.5 by 4 3/4. Hello, Kathy. And then whatever is left, I'm going to use it. But now be careful when you're cutting the paper, because like in this case, this one actually has the trees. So you could, because that was one thing, you could punch them out, right? And I had already done this one here, as you can see here. So I've already done that one. But the whole thing is when you're cutting it, make sure you're taking into consideration the pattern from this one. Like if I had cut it this way, then it will be kind of odd if I wanted to just cut it like that. So make sure you look at both sides and see how you want to cut it. Like in this case, I can actually get 4 trees out of this one, right? And you can see it here. It goes really well. And so I have already done that with this one, as you can see it here. Now, I'm not really sure, but I think I actually want to use this side. So in this case, if you don't want to use this side, you could actually cut it like so. So in that sense, then it doesn't matter how you cut it. But if you want to use this, make sure you look at that. Now for this one, I'm not really sure I want it that way. I mean, I could use it that way and we'll play with it. You know me, I always try to get all the pieces and then play how I want it. But in this case, to be honest, I think I want to use that one. Now this piece of Whisper White is, what is this? 2 3/4 by, I think it's 4. Yeah, by 4. And so, and then I'm using my card base as the Knight of Navy. And let me just take this, all these little scraps. All right. And so this one is 8.5 by 5.5. And so the way I was thinking it will go is just want to have some like so, and then have this one. And of course I want to put a little ribbon. See how nice it looks? I mean, it starts to look really nice. And then of course I wanted to put one of these little stars right there, and see how something so simple is already starting to take some life, and it looks really gorgeous. Now the next thing I want to add is that ribbon, because it goes really well with this collection. One of the things I can do is wrap it around, or I could also do a bow, so like so. And so I have enough space to do my sentiment. I mean, does that not look really nice? And again, it's so easy to make. And again, you can be playing with all the elements. Most of the times, I want to say that 99% of the time I've never had a card made until I am actually cutting the paper and kind of see how I want it. So just play with the layout, see how you want it, and go from there. Usually I get so many ideas that way because, you know, I could also go, like, here's another idea. Like, I could also go this way. So it's almost the same, but now my direction is different, and have it this way. Oh, I actually like it better, you know? So you never know, right? I have here and then have my sentiment here. So I might actually like that one better for whatever reason. So just play with it. Play with it, because you know you're gonna find other things. So for this one, I actually want to use this Merry Christmas. Now this stamp set really calls for embossing. Hello, Sue. This really do, right? I mean, honestly, And yeah, oh, look at the, oh, I think this will be awesome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go this route. Let me just see here. Do I want this one or is that too large? Give me 1 second. Yeah, that one may be better. Okay, yeah, I like that one. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with this option. So let's just bring the embossing. And you saw how I quickly just changed. I could have it one way or the other one. Now you could, like I said, I could have gone this other way. Let me just put it here for a second and have it this way. See? So just play with it. But I think I actually like the other direction. I think I like this way better. So I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna put this one here. And so again, I apologize for not being here last week. I actually took vacation time with my family. So my little Addie turned 1, and I turned also it was my birthday. I turned 40, so it was a big birthday for me. So we decided to go to Disney World, but oh goodness, I love going to Disney World. However, I've never gone with my little kids, and it's just a different experience. I'll tell you that, because it was too hot, and of course they still want to get whole or held, and so it was too tiring. Not only you have to walk, but you also have to be hugging them or holding 2 kids that are already kind of heavy. So it was crazy, but it was so much fun. I think they both enjoy it. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead. So I used the embossing buddy, and the reason I use the embossing buddy is so that I can make sure that my embossing powder just goes to where the stamp is. So I'm inking this with Versamark, and you're not gonna really see it because it's clear, but I'm gonna pick right here. Let me just make sure there's no, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. So you're not gonna see it because it's clear, but once I put the powder, it's throwing me off this. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. And you know what? I should have used my Pierce Mat. Now that I said that, oh, well, we'll see. I hope I get everything there. Because usually when you have bolder images, like in this case, the Merry Christmas kind of bold, or thicker letters. So I just want to make sure. Let me just see. I don't know that you can see it. I hope it's all good. We'll see. Where is the gold powder? Yeah, here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it there. Okay, not bad. I think it's all good. All right. But yeah, I think it would have been a little bit better if I had put my Pierce Mat. So anyway, we'll see. You know what? Today it's all about relaxing. I'm not going to get too critical here. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to bring my heat tool. All right, and I don't know you guys, but oh my goodness, the embossing, the heat embossing, it's always like magic. I don't know. I just love the race feel, and of course it's all gold, so it looks gorgeous. So okay, so now that I have that, I'm gonna go ahead and put together the card, and you can see that it looks very elegant, yet it's really quick to make. So. And you can do this in any of those colors that we have on the design series paper, because they all look so cool with that foil, the gold foil on on the paper, don't you think? So let's just put this one. I'm gonna go ahead and just gonna center these. All right, so let's just see. I'm gonna put it also here, kind of center as well. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put this one, and this one, of course, is gonna be raised. And then I'm gonna be adding this one here. Gorgeous. Let me just see where I have my dimensionals and glue dots. Okay, so let's do this. All right, I'm gonna put and see, I could also put this one, but I honestly think that it looks nicer if I do this section, so it matches well with the design series paper that I had on the back. So let's just go ahead and put it, glue dot. Just hiding it. All right, perfect. And then I'm gonna use another glue dot for this bow. Alrighty, so what do you think? Is that not easy? I mean, seriously, it was so simple to make, and I know you can make multiples. I mean, you can just punch a lot of those, make sure you do it. Actually, you could even have this one be punched out of the design series paper in the background, because no one is going to see it, and you're going to be covering it with your Whisper White. And so it looks so elegant. I just love always seeing how the hidden boson looks. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I just love it. Anyway, so that's card number 1. So let's go to card number 2. Card number 2. It's another one, very simple. Very, very simple. Alright, so I have these ones. I think I need to punch out another of these trees. Oh, see, and I have more of these little stars, so I'm gonna grab those. Again, these little stars come out of that it's out of the punch, the confetti one that we used to have. I know it's not longer there, but if you have something similar that make little stars, use those. It could also be stickers, and it could also, I mean, worst comes to worst, it could also be rhinestones, you know. And now I know we also have those what are these called? The stars that we have also, but those are copper, so you could also use those if you don't mind having gold and copper. I know I usually don't mind, but sometimes I get too peculiar, you know. So anyway, so this time I'm using the shaded spruce, and this one is 8.5 by 5.5. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold it in half. Alrighty. Then I have a piece. Let me just see, because I don't know if I want it that way, if I want it different, like if I want to cut it. So yeah. So okay, I think I like that way. All right, so this one is I believe it's 1.5. Is that right? Let me see. No, it's actually 1 3/4. Yeah, 1 3/4 by 2 1/4. So for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and put it like so. So I'm gonna go all the way, and then this one here. Okay. So let's go ahead. Oh. No, I did like it that way. This time I'm gonna go ahead this way. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring the adhesive. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go Put it like so. And then this one will be right there too. Actually, for this one, let me just think about, yeah, no, this one is going to go like so as well. Now, I usually have a trick, and I totally forgot when I was cutting for these, but I usually try to leave it longer as the car, than the car. And as you can see, I forgot totally about that. And so you can see they're not completely covering the whole thing, which I know is not a big deal, but it always bugs me. See, like this one. And so that's the reason why I always leave them a little bit larger. But like I said, I totally forgot about this one. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And literally, I'm just a hair off. And this is why I always try to leave it longer. Because I know most of the times I end up being a hair off. So this one is a little bit. I mean, it doesn't matter, but it kind of bugs me. So anyway, so I'm just going to bring now my ribbon. And in this case, I know I want to have a little... Let me just do this. How do I... Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bow. Or not, I should say. Okay, and I'm going to be cutting here. And again, it looks really nice. Yes. Yes, Marianne, that's exactly how I am. It kind of bugs me all the time. But anyway, it will be fine. Like I said, I'm trying to make this whole thing very relaxing. I really need it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bring one of these little, and then just put it there. That way it's not moving anymore. And I'm gonna cut a little bit more. It seems like this one is a tad longer. And we're good. I could also put another what is this called? Another glue dot, but I think it's going to be fine. Now, for this one, I also have punched out 3, and I don't know if I want 3 or 2, so we'll see. See, because these ones are going to go like so. And at one point, I thought I wanted 1 here, and then 2. See? So I'm using different designs, and I think I do like that one, like so. Hello, Karen. So glad you are here with us. So now I want this one to kind of show up more. And then I know I cut another star, and see, I'm always losing all this stuff here. So let me just cut another one. I know I had another one here, but I don't know. Maybe I already throw it out. I don't know. Alright, so let's just... And that always happens. As soon as I'm done with the live, then all of these little things start appearing again. So anyway, let's just do these. Just 1 to 1. There we go. So I want to add 1 here. And maybe I'll add 2 little ones on these ones, right? Yes. Okay, so let's do that. So now for this one, I want this one raised, but I want this one's kind of flat, just to add a little bit more of interest. You know what? I'm just gonna use glue dots on this. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm gonna put 1 here. This one is gonna be raised, and then this one I'm gonna also put it with glue dots. put this one somewhere here. And then this one is going to be the one raised. So let's go ahead and raise that one. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and bring the glue dot for this. Just need to hide it. And then add it like right there. And then I'm going to add these little ones as well. And I think that this one, you know what, for this ones might be better if I use like a little drop of the two-way, oh no, it's not two-way, it's what is this called? The glue pen. Hello, Chrissy. Good morning. Huh? How about that? Where are you? Because here in Texas, it's 7 it's over, what, it's almost 7:30. So I'm just gonna go and hold it. So I want it flat, and these are really tiny. All right, so I'm just putting those right in the, there we go, there we go. And let's just close that one. When you're using the fine tip glue pen, the big thing there is that you have to remember to close it right away so it doesn't get clogged. Okay, so now that you have that, then we need the sentiment. And so I was thinking about doing something with these two pieces because, I mean, I want to have more of this gold showing up, right? And so let me just see. I think there was a sentiment here that said, "May this special season be wrapped in love and joy." So I like that one. So we're gonna go ahead. Yes, and it does fit. Yes, it does fit there. Now this one is 3 3/4 of an inch, and this one is a 1/2 inch. And then the length, it doesn't matter. You just need to make it as long as your sentiment. You're gonna be cutting it, so just make sure that everything can fit. And I'm gonna use on this one the shade of the spruce, just to it coordinates with my card. So let me bring the shade of the spruce. Here we have it. Alrighty. So let me just make sure I have enough. Yep. Let's just put it right in the center. Perfect. And then I'm gonna use, what is this punch? The Tailor Tack punch. And I'm gonna be cutting the edges. This has come to be now my favorite punch, to be honest. I think I use it in a lot of my cards nowadays. I love doing the ends. It just makes it so easy, you know? And so the way I was thinking this one is, I want to put this ones here, like so, right? And I also want to put the edge. Alright, so I have this edge here. And then I need something like around here, so I need to be, alright, so this is how much I need to kind of take out. Let's see. Yes, absolutely, I love it. Might be a little bit more. I'm gonna take a little bit more. Just so it's a little bit tighter. Yes, I love it that way. Yes, okay, so I'm done with this. So let me just now add glue dots. So I'm going to go ahead and add 3 glue dots here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put dimensionals because I want this to be. Now I'm going to put one on this edge so it kind of catches both. Is that right? Yes. And another one on this side, so one on the middle and then one on this side. That way I know I'm catching the both of the layers of paper. Now you could have done also this one is smaller, like thinner, but I do like having that gold. And then I'm gonna put it like right here. What do you think, huh? Is that not really nice? Again, very simple, really quickly to make. Not a lot of stamping, so that's the other thing. Not that there's anything wrong with the stamping, but I mean, when you have to do a gazillion of these cards, I mean, you can do this and they'll look really nice, don't you think? So anyway, so that's card number 2. And again, this is the first one, and I'm still in love with that one. So now let's do card number 3. Now for card number 3, this is the one that I'm not even yet finished with that design. So here are the pieces that I have to play. So I have this one. If you don't know which one is this is the one that I showcased last week. It's out of the Monsters Bash, I believe is the name. Is that right? I might be wrong. With the name. But it's the one with the monster. So it's the one that goes with this one. And I'm trying to locate the dice. But they're somewhere here. But anyway, I die cut that one. I'm trying to see where I am. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. I might find them here. Well, now I cannot find them. They're somewhere here in my room, of course, because I showed them last week. And but I guess it's crazy. It's so crazy here right now in my room. But anyway, oh, it's here. I'm like, what happened? So here it is. So I use this one, and so you can see how it looks. And then this one is actually that one. So I die cut already Whisper White with this one, and then the gold glimmer paper with this one. And so I want to use those to make a label where I can put my sentiment, like so. Does that not look really cute? Now, that was the original thought, however, okay? I was thinking I can put a little tree here and it will look really nice. And so, where's the paper? So, I like the polka dot that I used on the other one. And I'm trying to figure out what I did with the polka dot paper, because what was the design on the polka dot? So it's this one, okay, but where is the... Give me 1 second here. Well, I might have to cut another one. I hate doing that, but you know what? I don't find it. I cannot find it. Alright, so we'll take that one. Oh, here it is. I'm like, I don't want to cut another one when I had one already cut. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut another of these. And then you tell me what you think. Because I was thinking of putting it like so. Right? So I'm going to put it like that. So just think about these just being like around 4 and something. And then add a little bit of this ribbon, of course. Because look how this ribbon just makes everything gorgeous. So I have this one here. And literally, this is how I always do end up designing my cards. I just have little pieces and then I start going. And see, I do like it how it looks. So I'm just going to put this section. The other thing that I could do is put this one in red. So why don't we give it a try with that? Oh. So like if this were red, it might go well. Let me see. Do I have a red design series paper on this pack? And so you just go through whatever you have and you can be, well, oh, there's a polka dot. well, maybe it looks nice. So that's the only thing that I do. And so this is why sometimes I just have extra pieces that I can use for other cards, because sometimes I just punch out one little thing and then play with it without having to cut the whole thing, right? So I don't know that I like it that much as with the green, so I think I'm going to go with the green. I think I like that one better than the red. What do you think? I mean, the red pops up a lot, but I think I like that one better. So I'm going to go with my original idea. So I want it like so. And then on the inside, that's where I'm going to be putting the sentiment. I think that's the way we're going to be going tonight with this card. So like I said, now that I have this one, I'm just going to cut it because I did like this option. And so we're going to go ahead and bring the die cut. And so typically your cards are 4 1/4. And so depending on how I want the edge, so I could do 4, but I want to do like a little bit less. So I'm going to go with 3/4, and then I'm going to go with 5. Because here's the thing. So the card itself is 4 1/4. So then I have a half an inch. And you know it's 5 1/2. So I'm going to give the same length. So now I'm going to do it at 5. So that it's kind of like the same balance, right? On all areas, if you know what I mean. So that way I'm going to be doing this. It's going to be like so. Okay? So then at the same time I need to do Whisper White. So give me a second here. Hold on for a second. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do exactly the same. 5 by... Alrighty. Alright, so this is going to be the inside of our card. And so, this is Night of Navy, again, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. We're going to fold it in half. Hi, Carol. Yeah, I couldn't be live yesterday. I was traveling from Phoenix yesterday. And I knew it was going to be bad because the flight was going to land here in Dallas at night. But what it was really bad, it was something wrong with the plane. And so we actually had to wait. And then I came home at 1:30 a.m. I was just so tired. I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, so I couldn't be live yesterday. And then last week I was on vacation. And I thought I was going to be able to be live on Sunday. But to be honest, I was so tired from the whole trip. It was just crazy. I loved it, but it was just too much. So I finally made it today. So I didn't want to miss another day, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one. Oh, I need to put a little bit more on this side. So, but thank you for joining us, Carol. No, that's not a new trimmer. That's actually an old trimmer, Linda. That's like a very old trimmer, but it still works. I love that one from Stampin' Up. And let me just see. And so I still use it all the time. I mean, it was a good trimmer. Okay, so this one is going to go like so. But I know that Stampin' Up! Is working on a new trimmer, and hopefully we have something pretty soon. So, yeah, because we definitely need to have a trimmer. Definitely. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put dimensionals. I think it will be nice to have dimensionals. And so this is also to prove that Halloween die set could easily be done for any of your sentiments. So, isn't that gorgeous how it looks? Alright, so let's just go ahead and put this. I'm going to go ahead and put it like so. Let me just see. Because this one goes right there. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like right here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add, I think I'm gonna put just glue dots on this section. Like in the middle. Now for this one, I think I'm gonna bring again another star. So I'm gonna bring another star out of that. There's this one. And again, I'm sorry, I know this is a retired punch, but I didn't have another die. And I don't know that we have right now a small, one of that has a small one. This is the one that was for the confetti and I just loved it. Okay, here's where are my glue dots? Here are the glue dots. I know. Hopefully, like I said, I believe we're close to having a solution for the trimmer. And I hope it is a good one, you know, because we do need to have a trimmer. There we have it. All right, so now that I have that, I'm going to put this one. Oh, yes, I love it. And I think I would have also loved this one with a Night of Navy, don't you think? Having this stamp set with Night of, not stamp set, the ribbon with Night of Navy would have also been really cool to have, don't you think? That one had the, what do I want to say? Oh gosh, I'm forgetting. The blue, yeah, the satin blue with the copper edge, it looks fantastic. So I think that would have been also really nice. Okay, so I think I want to put one of these trees in the center, right? So I'm going to put one here. I think it will look really nice. And then the sentiment, don't you think? So I'm going to go ahead and put this one. And we'll see how this one looks. If not, we just use another one. Now for this one, I think I want to use, I'm going to go with the green. Because trees are green. And then I might change the sentiment now with blue. So I can bring back all the colors, right? So let's just... do that. And I'm going to clean my... Hold on, where's the cleaner? I know I just... Here, look, I just added more water to it, so I know it's good. And do you love your chamois? I mean, I just love it so much. It's so easy to clean your stamp sets. Alright, so I'm going to use this one with Night of Navy. And then, do I have anything else there? I don't think so. I think this is how I'm going to leave it. Yes, I think that looks really nice. So I'm going to leave it like so. Oh, there was something. Oh. Like there was a little hair there. But anyway, that's fine. And this one will go right in the center, right? So we're going to go ahead and put it inside. And so this one will be so easy because you just need to add your name, your signature, whoever you are sending this to, the date, and you're done, right? I mean, does that not look good? So anyway, so here is the card. I think they're all, like I said, they're all easy to make. This is just for you to make lots of cards in no time. All of them, I'm trying to put them all in one picture so that you can get them. I keep freezing. I don't know what it is. I hope the replay goes well. But anyway, you can see it here. Super cute card, right? And like I said, you can do this with any of the paper there. There's so many. And I think that you cannot really see that well, but having that gold foil just makes the difference. They all are very simple, but gosh, they just look beautiful. Look at that one too. And having the ribbon does make a difference. So anyway, so thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back next Thursday on my regular schedule. So remember, it's Thursday 7 p.m. and then also don't forget to be on my mailing list where I share all the information about the classes, upcoming classes. And again, I'll put again a note as to what do you want me to be showing you. But next week I'm gonna focus on this. So this weekend I'm gonna be looking into this one because last time I asked for feedback, you all wanted to see, or at least a couple of people wanted to see this one. I didn't have it. I ordered, so it's here. It just arrived today. So I'll be playing with it during the weekend so that I can show you next week some cards with that set. So let me know on the comments what do you want me to be showing you, because usually I need ideas just to figure out what we're going to be playing for the following week. So anyway, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you. I'm really glad that you're liking the cards. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Kathy. And I'll see you next week, okay? So thank you. Have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. Bye. Oh, okay. You're so sweet. Okay, bye.